This is not the most powerful account I have ever made, but this is the strongest account I have ever made. This is a full sleeper account. It is Kingdom Day 11 and I have completed the first stage. The account only has 2.4 million power, but it has much more power under its control. This account has now jumped into a kingdom and its farms have now caught up with it and joined it. So we have one farm at 500k, 2 farms, 3 farms, 4 farms, 5 farms. So 2.7 million power in farms and 2.4 million power on the main is a total of 5 million power under my control. I've got a full division of gatherers, a full division of peacekeepers. Now, why do I need a full division of peacekeepers? It's so that this account now, if my main goes to the farm account where the farms are, it could run 5 forts at the same time. One of these peacekeepers is fully dressed and able to take down the Fort 2s solo with my main account. But all of these Boudikas are able to take down a Fort 1. Which means, if I'm at work, I can just log in, send off 5 forts, log out, and that's 125,000 XP. Well, not yet it isn't because I've only got 4 marches, but that's 100k XP. Having the gathering ability to generate the resources I need to not only have impressive progress, like I often do on my accounts, but to have the ability to fight in KVK1 without running out of resources. Let's have a closer look at the breakdown of the power on the main account. So 2.4 million power, which is 1 million in the building, technologies 379,000, troop power is 656 and commander power 337. The troop breakdown is I've started my tier 3, apart from the tier 3 siege of course, and I'm starting to look like a healthy army that can make progress in the expedition. Remember, this is Kingdom Day 11 and I've cleared 3-star 44, I can't 3-star 43, 45 is a no starter, and I'm just 1 bonus level short. But remember, I started this account with France instead of Sun Tzu, which is hopefully going to pay off soon as I'm 1 skill away from expertise in Joan, which I hope will make a real difference in my Sunset Canyon team. But I am doing something a little odd with Joan, that she's actually going to be dressed as an archer instead of siege, but more on that when I start making my Sunset Canyon content. Let's have a look now at how this account is doing on its commanders. City Keeper, of course, I have rushed to level 41 as the front line of my Sunset Canyon team. Joan, again, I have rushed to level 40 and I'm going to expertise to get her precious 5th skill or expertise skill available. Sun Tzu is far behind, but he will be 5111 when he's ready to fight in Sunset Canyon, which will be very soon. Again, Baybars is 4111. I would love to have had him 55, but instead all my money's on Joan at the moment. And then for my 5th march, which I'm not quite ready for, will be Tommen at first, but just as a stop gap. Of course, with full attack talents and as much archer equipment as I can get on her. Back to this account though. 16,000 gems. How am I getting the gems? I'm not gathering them. I have in fact been buying equipment for my Sunset team from the VIP shop. But of course, remember, this account gets a double count on the monument when you jump, when you migrate. So I've had the monument from my previous kingdom and the monument from this kingdom, which is about an extra 5,000 gems. Also, I've had the opportunity to do altars for a 2nd time. So let's collect all of that. So 12,000 gems, and there was a few cave 3s in there as well. course, also 400 hours of speed ups there, although they give it 2.5 hours. A huge boost. And I'm going to be using my gathering brigade to get this account far ahead on its resources, so that I can push for a power event and hopefully get some gold heads as well. Remember, I've already competed in the Game of Power once, but that event is coming around soon again for this account. Currently in the bag though, resources aren't brilliant, but of course I'm not gathering like crazy on this account, but certainly enough to get me through the event. Speed ups are looking good now that we've collected the altars. 812 in the 30s, and I've still got my 7-day for clearing, I think it's the level 21 City Hall upgrade. Let's open these whilst we're here. No VIP, no VIP. The next thing we need to look at is how is my research doing. Mathematics is 6. I need to obviously push engineering before I have any type of power push. So hopefully we'll get that to level 9 at least before we start the game of power. For military, progress is a little slow. I do need to do the last tier 3 before I can move forward. But of course, I can't get into the tier 4s until I am City Hall 21. I have the resources to make this jump, but as I said, I'm waiting for a game of power before I begin pushing power again on this account. So, that's the upgrade now. That's what the account looks like. I will make an update when I have all 5 farms able to take down a Fort 2 and I have enough tier 3 to do that. I think it'll be an interesting video to watch those forts happening at the same time and see how quickly I can clear my AP onto forts. A massive thank you for the House of the Imperials for welcoming me to 3508. Also, a massive shout out to their leadership and a massive shout out to the Academy who gave me a couple of rewards earlier. And an alliance over here that gave me one as well. What was their name? Massive shout out to Stroke TWD. Thank you so much for that extra reward. It helps me a massive amount. I hope this video inspires you to watch more of the Logic Bank videos, subscribe, and make a super powerful start account for yourself. I got to tell you, the sleeper account is so chilled. You don't have the stress of jumping. You don't have the stress of knowing if your leadership are any good. You don't have the stress of knowing if the whales are real whales. You don't have the stress of who's going to be in your kingdom. Will there be a tyrant whale? By day 10, you can pick and choose the best place for you to migrate to. You've also got 20 days to produce that support network like I had. Remember, if you play with one account though, you need to make your farms in separate kingdoms at first, but then you're able to migrate and combine them to where you are. Thank you so much for following this series. I hope somebody has found this useful, and I've been playing at a much more chilled pace, so I hope I'm not going to burn out and I'll be able to continue this account far past KVK1. Thanks for watching.